Hello everyone, it is Sarah back for another video. I decided I wanted to do like a little video of what I got at the store because I'm just moving things out of the way. Because I got some things that some other people may not have wanted or purchased. Like they wouldn't have purchased it on their own. That is one of the things that can be tricky with DID, is making sure that everyone is heard and trying to accommodate for everybody. With our system having so many different people front, and we've been under a lot of stress lately, so fronting has kind of been weird, very choppy. So trying to take everyone into account is difficult, so I figured I'd make a video and kind of show how I do it, like trying to consider everybody and also like hearing everyone in the background kind of voicing what they want, and the person in the front having to just make the best judgment call that they can. So I'm gonna do that. I of course realized that I didn't bring scissors and I will need them for some of this stuff. It's fine. So not all of this was purchased. Some of this I acquired and I loved it so much that I wanted to share it. So we got this. It was actually going to go to our Meta, but it's way too big for them, but it's perfect for me, so I'm very excited. They've got these little like sun and moon, and they're much better quality than the one I had. It was from the dollar store, and this one holds a full month, so that's a neat feature that mine was just week by week, so this way I can just sit down and do it all. And then the other day we went to get some groceries, and I spotted these. We were just kind of looking all over the place, and I spotted these, which are so cute. Now these are like my style. I like bought these for me to wear when I'm fronted. Aren't they so cute? I got the thong version, which no one else really wears them, so we'll see, but I liked it, so I got it. And then these, just so cute to just hang out in, lay around the house. So I got those. Underwear are some of the things that we buy fast fashion. A lot of times we mostly try to steer away from it, but if something incredibly awesome catches our eye or something, we'll get it. But for the most part, we do most things secondhand as far as like clothes and even just other stuff. But these also are new. But I couldn't resist. I love it. Nightmare Before Christmas. I absolutely love. Cassie really loves it, and she's like been going through it lately, so I think it's really cool that we got these. And she wore them last night and was so excited because of how soft they are. So that is one nice thing about being a system, is that like we work as a family, so I'll see something and be like, oh, Sage would like that, or oh, you know, Cassie would like that. Like we all kind of look out for each other in that way, which I think is really cool, because even if we don't have the same style, if it really like speaks out and it's like, oh my gosh, this person has to have that, and then they either get to witness us buying it or it's like a nice surprise for later. So that can be really awesome. So these are things that we purchased today, and as you can see, it's a good amount. Everything in this box was thrifted. So this stuff is new to us, but not new in general. We got this really nice candle, which I really like, and it was $1. It's just half burnt, but it smells so good. I love buying candles like that, like candles from either TJ Maxx or somewhere like that. Now, y'all. So you know those bags we make? We are gonna start making them in like a stocking shape, because that's something we did last year, is like mini stockings, and like the gifts we gave people, we gave it to them in the little stocking so they could reuse it for something. I'm gonna make them for people in my life, but I'm also I'm definitely going to send them to the store that I sell at, and I'll probably sell some online. It just depends how many I end up making. So keeping that in mind, and the fact that all of these were half off, and they're thrifted, so this is like 25 cents, so it's half off of that. It's like so incredibly cheap. So I could just keep pulling these out. I mean, there's so many. Most of them aren't like noteworthy, I guess you could say. Some of them are like brand new in the like plastic and everything, but it's just so many. So straight onto the floor. Absolutely. This one I absolutely love. I really hope it focused on that because it's so cute. They're little geese, but it's like a very vintage pattern. Junk journaling, it's perfect for that. So then here I got like some trim, but it had cupcakes on it, which I thought was really cute. A receipt from Not Today. Here's Teeter, we didn't go there today. And then this one is like deer, I think. It's just, it'll be really cute for the string for some of my thicker ones that I make. This one I loved. That was really cool. And then we got some flannel, just because Adam likes flannel, and I feel like these are colors that he might really like. Even though he hasn't been fronting lately, I still saw it and thought of him, so we got it. And just like so much ribbon, just so much ribbon. I also saw this and thought it was the cutest thing. It's just like this random scrap, but I buy stuff like this. Like when I say my stuff is made from recycled materials, this is what I mean. Like going thrifting, finding the little scraps that people would normally just throw away and making stuff with them. So we've got some of this, we got some more ribbon, and this stuff all together was like $10. All together, all of this. Oh my goodness, so much. Some more of that, like really like holiday themed ones. They had Happy Planner expander discs. They're gorgeous, they're glittery, they're the heart on it, and it was 50 cents, y'all. 50 cents. It's just incredible. Put that over here. So then I think these are the last ribbons. So much awesomeness. Okay, and then so each of these was $1, and I love them. And they basically just like a little square. It's like, but you can see where it's like someone has used a portion of it. So these are nice. And I will say, when I'm sewing and cutting fabric, we do it very mindfully, like trying to stretch out the fabric as long as possible, meaning like moving things in weird angles and shapes to get that, you know, so that you have that one extra patch that you can cut out. and then we save all the scraps. My scrap pile is getting pretty big, and when I say scraps, I mean like scraps this big or thread, because when I'm sewing and we clip our threads, we save that. We save those tiny threads. When we're trimming things, everything gets saved. Everything goes into our bins of scraps, and then we use those to stuff things. And we're moving, and our dog needs a dog bed, so I'm going to use it for a dog bed, and I'm really excited about that, to get those used up, because it's stuff that I'm sure someone could make something out of it, like not firsthand, but like sew with it, but it's just too small. Even I am like, I don't have the patience for it, but we still recycle it, we still use it. Nothing goes to waste. So then there's this piece that I got for $1, and I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, but it's just so pretty. And what I have done with some other bags is putting this with a layer of like a solid color behind it, so that it gives this really cool effect. But because it has extra fabric behind it, it still is kind of sturdy, because this is so thin, would never stand on its own. So then it was half off Christmas stuff, and I saw this. It's bats on a like hand towel. So cool. It was $1. So I paid 50 cents for it because it was half off. It's like, yeah, you can tell someone used it, but who cares? Like, we're gonna use it, we're gonna stain it, we're gonna get pics on it and all that stuff. So it doesn't make sense to me to spend like $5 on a hand towel that is gonna get just as nasty as one you spent 50 cents on. I don't know. It just like, it makes sense to me money wise. It makes sense to me like environmentally to use something to the end of it, because then stuff like this too. Okay, I got some socks, and what I do with the things that gets holes in them or they start actually deteriorating is I use them as stuffing for things too. So even it's like, sometimes I feel like I sound so far out there, but we really do try to be low waste. Like, when we purchase things, even if it's fast fashion, like every single fiber of that is going to be used in some way now or down the road in a way that is recycled. Having some plum wine. If you like sweet wines and you haven't tried a plum wine, definitely try it. They're delicious. So yeah, that was a whole rant. But when we buy stuff like this, when it starts to break down and deteriorate, I just use it for something. Make a usually dog bed or cat bed or something is like my favorite thing to do with them, or stuff like different things, pin cushions, little stuffed dolls, you know. I make all kinds of weird stuff, so it's nice to have that around. Then these ink boxes, they were half off, so I paid $1 for this. And this brand I've had a really good experience with, Craftsmart and the Color Box. I don't know how they are, like, industry standard wise. Like, I don't know how, if they're fancy or something, but people have donated them at the place I go, and they have done really well for me, both of these. So I got these two, and then this one, yeah, I paid 50 cents for because it was $1 originally, and it's really pretty. It's got this gradient, So when you're dipping, you can get like that effect, or you can kind of just dip your edges and make your own little patterns. I love having ones like that where you can kind of get creative with the way that you use it. I'm trying to like do things clustered together. So this is also half off, originally $1, so I paid 50 cents for it. And it's just like the flat stamps. These are my preferred stamps because I have a pretty big stamp block. So I just use these. You were special, just saying hello, and then it's got a flower on it as well. So I got that. And then we get into the stickers. Okay, so this one, that one's not mine. That one must be my spouse's. So I got this. It was originally 50 cents, so it's 25 cents. And it says, I look spooky, but I'm really nice. And it's like this, she looks mixed. And like, it was with the different drag stuff. So I think she's a drag queen. Possibly a famous one that I don't know of because I don't really keep up with that stuff, but I thought it was really cool because the hair is curly like mine. So, and then, see, they always get me with this. They have these bins and they're like that big, and you fill half of it with random stuff, and it's $2. And it's like from these specific bins you use, but I always stock up on stickers that I think might be cool later on. Some of them I get for like stuff. I've been thinking about selling at booths this year for the holidays, and I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do that, but just in case I do, they had a bunch of these different business stickers. I'm trying to get them all together. So some of them say like sold on them, and then these are like different cent amounts just already printed on them. So again, like when you see stickers and stuff on my stuff, they're all recycled. I thought these were cool, like little baby shower theme stickers. I don't know what it is, but I love stickers like this. I have at least 3 sticker sheets that are like this style, and I never use them, but someday I will, and I love them. And then we've got like our snowflakes. Sometimes I'll get one just for one specific sticker, and I thought this one was really pretty. I don't know if it's in frame, but it's like a little flower, fall theme flower, and so I just got the whole sheet. And then we've got like just little Christmassy things. Got like a good job winter stickers because we do stickers with potty training, so I try to keep like some fun seasonal ones for them to have. Okay, so then we've got just an envelope I found. I liked it. I don't know. Those bins get me every time. I'm like, this is basically free, so I just shove everything. Like this, it's like, what do I need these for? Well, I don't know, but I really liked the one with the bear on it, so we got the whole sheet. Okay, here are some birthday ones. I don't know if you can see, but they've got that raised glitter texture, and I really like that for planning ones because they're like fun to touch when you run your hand across. And I got some of these. I thought Lucy might like these. And I know she comes out a lot more around the holidays because she's really good at cards and crafts and stuff. And I know that's coming up, so it'll be cool. They had this random box thing, but I figure that is cool. Could make it like a frame for something. Again, basically free because it fit in that bucket that I was paying $2 for. It's just too much fun. So then I got this one because I really liked those. But the whole thing is pretty cute. Got these, which are like some dragonflies, dreams come true. Just very cute. Got these. I don't know what we use them for, but when I was looking at them, someone shouted in the inner world, "Get those, get those." I got them. And then there's these cool little groovy stickers. It's giving very 90s, and I love that. It's like something you would get with a Barbie to like decorate her purse or something. You know what I mean? I like it. And then I don't know what was so great about these bees, but I had to get this. So you see these bees are just laying around. They're chilling. And this one, when I first looked at it, I was like, why is that bee wearing a do-rag? And I think it's supposed to be like a headscarf, but that was my initial reaction. So now that's just what I've decided that it is. It's a winning move. Got some more sales stickers. And then they had these, which are like the foam stickers. But I just thought that was cute for ephemera. We haven't been buying ephemera. And then these are just cute little cards that I can use for the holidays, or Lucy can use for junk journaling because that's definitely like her vibe. And then I didn't buy this today, but I got this from there as well, like 2 months ago or something, forever ago. And because now I have so much ribbon, that may just become my new ribbon box because the boxes I have for ribbons are not going to fit all of this. And though I'm going through ribbon really fast, using all of these up is going to take me some time. So I probably will have to shift it to that because I already have 3 boxes full of ribbon. Okay, so that was that. Oh. So then brings me to my other purchases. There's a whole story behind these, so I'm gonna get these out in a specific order. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing and give you the whole spiel because I really want other people in the system to understand why this happened. Okay, so we need new socks. The socks we have holes in the bottom where the heel is, and the elastic doesn't elastic anymore. You know what I mean? When socks get to that level of degradation, you need some new socks. Some of the socks that I have had for 4-ish years, something. Got some way back way before I got pregnant, and I have a 2.5-year-old, so it's been a while. I have gotten new socks here or there, but without getting rid of the old ones. And you know, force of habit, you're like, these socks, they got me through rough times. They saw a lot of tears. They saw a lot of sadness. And so you go for those instead of the new ones just because that's what you do, right? And then you're wondering why you have blisters. It's because your socks aren't working. So I've been looking for weeks for some socks that I liked, and it got to the point where it was like, we're gonna have to make some compromises because everyone just couldn't decide. Our feet and our underwear are things that we're incredibly protective of. I understand the underwear part of it from a trauma perspective. I have no idea why it's like that with my feet. Like, I don't mind people touching my feet or anything, but I'm very particular about what I put on my feet, like my socks. If I take socks off, I won't put the same socks back on. I'll get a fresh pair of socks. I don't know what it is. It's just, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone but me, and it barely makes sense to me, but that's what we're working with. So I went to TJ Maxx, and also I recently researched what happens to stuff at TJ Maxx when it doesn't sell there, because you know they are like the second in the chain. And then if it doesn't sell there, I was like, what happens to it? And a couple things can happen to it. It can be donated, given to even smaller companies, or just thrown away. And I've heard stories of things being thrown away before, but I didn't really like put too much, stock into it until I was researching it, and it was like, oh, that's definitely a thing that happens. So I don't feel as bad about buying things from there as I did before. Again, it's really only a few things that I'll buy here or there that are fast fashion, but underwear and like underwear, clothes you wear under things, I just prefer buying new, like socks, bras, bathing suits, that kind of stuff. That was a really long story, but I really feel like I have to justify this to the rest of the system that are going to be like, what did you do? So first, we were trying to find some that were pink, because someone in the system really wants pink socks. These are the closest thing we could find to a reasonable shade of pink for whoever it is that really, really wants the pink socks. I have a feeling it's Trixie, but I don't know. I mean, all of us like pink, but someone was very adamant that we have pink socks. Could not find the shade of pink that this person wanted. So we got these because they had some pink, and then they had some pink here, and thought maybe that would be okay. All right. So then we saw these hiding in the back. They're the last ones that were these like pack, and come on. Like, I love them. Cassie is going to love them. Adam would love them. I'm sure other people in the system that I don't know as well would love them, but those are the people that I know pretty well. Quinn will love them so much. Like, yeah. So we got these two, and we're in the checkout line. And you know how TJ Maxx likes to play and put things in the line so that you'll buy them while you're checking out. Come on. Nightmare Before Christmas socks. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. A lot of the Nightmare Before Christmas socks that I found, they come up a little further, and they're so tight. My feet swell so bad that the socks will leave rings around my leg, and if I wear some like that, I think my foot would just go numb. I don't even try to wear socks that tight. But these don't come all the way up, and they're very stretchy around the like middle ankle, lower ankle. So I am very, very excited about that. I'm gonna open them. Y'all don't mind if I take a while. So these were $3, and then they were 20% off of that. I was like, I literally can't say no to these. Only ones left. $3. What? And I think they're marketed as men's socks. Like, I think they're in men's size. And before I got pregnant, I wore a size 5.5 women's shoe. Then I got pregnant, and I would say I'm more of a 6, but if I could get like a wide 5.5, that's what I would be. Like, my feet didn't grow in length, but they grew so much in width that I had to go up a size in my shoes. I mean, like, closed-toed shoes around there, because I have my Birkenstocks, and I can just have the regular Birkenstocks, and my feet just fit in the width, and those, like, my size didn't change. So that was so long and convoluted. I'm trying so hard to justify this. We're just gonna reset and take a moment and appreciate this. It's so cute. The reason that these, I think, will work for us is because our feet swell so much that this will give room, since they are a bit tighter styled, like they're not as stretchy as the fuzzy ones. Hopefully they won't hurt my feet or like leave an indent. That's the funniest thing, is when you get those socks that have like the print on the inside where you can see it. I don't know if these are like that, so you can like see it on the inside. And if I wear socks and I'm on my feet for a while, or even sometimes not, even if I have my feet up all day, they still swell some. And they'll have the pattern imprinted on my foot, which is kind of fun. Like that. I'm enjoying looking at these because you can't really see while they're in the packaging exactly how it's gonna look. Oh, those are so cute. You can hear me getting congested. It's because Cassie is so close. And she didn't buy these, but she's having like a really, really, really hard time. And so I'm really excited to be able to get her these. I can like hear her talking now. It is just a big jack. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it's not even recording? It occurred to me that could be happening. If it isn't recording, then that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. This is kind of an impromptu thing. I like going through my stuff like this when I'm by myself, and it's nice to just outwardly express it. So if it's not filming, oh well. Oh my god. So that concluded our sock buying in TJ Maxx. Okay. And already I was thinking, like, this is a lot of socks. Then we went to Five Below and saw these. Whoever wanted pink socks, this is the pink. We got it. And a bunch of other neat colors. I think these are really cool. I don't think I've ever seen socks that were just this color, so that's cool. Another thing with these, if you want them to last longer, wash them in cold water, and when you dry them on the low setting for heat. That is just something I've learned after years and years of wearing fuzzy socks, is especially when you get the cheap ones like this, because these, you get 5 pairs of socks for $5. They're not the highest quality sock. But if you're like me and you wear them literally into the ground and then you use its remains, I don't feel so bad about them being cheap. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's all terrible. There's no winning. But at a certain point, I have to, like, okay, if I let myself spiral like that, I'll end up being a fruitarian that only washes my clothes outside in the rainwater and my dishes. But that was my early 20s, so we don't need to do that again. Okay. So, another thing we needed was a shower cap. Found this one. I don't think we posted it because we switched, and like I switched in for the very first time. And it was like a very vulnerable moment, so I don't think we posted it, the video. But I was talking about how my shower cap that I have was my grandmother's, so it's vintage, and the elastic is vintage, which if you know anything about elastic or sewing, that means it is bad. So it like wouldn't stay on my head. So I figured it was time to get some new ones. I haven't bought a shower cap in... Well, I haven't had one... I haven't purchased one since I took my locks out. And I hadn't had one the entire time I had locks. And I didn't straighten my hair before that. So it's been at least a decade since I bought shower caps. So I was there for a minute looking at my options. And this is what I settled on. Again, trying to keep everybody in mind. I got a black one. And it says that they're jumbo and so they can fit like bigger hairstyles, which that is a whitewashed ass statement because this is not jumbo size. What? Oversized shower caps, new and improved, designed to fit easily over long hair, thick curls, and more. I've got some room, but back when I had locks, there ain't no way I could have fit my dry hair in here. No way. My locks were down to my butt, so I guess you would need an extra jumbo. But I didn't use shower caps. But look at how cute this one is. It's got this really neat pattern. Those of us that like pattern, like me, I think are going to really like this one. But the black one is good for everyone that might not like this one. So I got the pack of 2. Then I got one of these, which Finn told me about forever ago that I need to get for my phone. Because I have one of the cases now that you can lay down to charge and let the charge will go through the case. It's my first time having one. When I talk about being bad at technology, like I did not know that you could do most things that I've learned in the past few weeks. So I started doing that, the wireless charge. But I've been like having to keep my phone in my lap because I haven't bought a phone mount. And they told me that you can do this where you get the metallic air vent mount. I mean, I guess they're not all metallic, but you can do the different magnets, and it magnets your phone to the car or to wherever. I just think it's the coolest thing. Because then I can still wireless charge my phone. It's not in the way. It's super thin. It says you can put it even on the inside of your phone case, but I think it looks kind of cool. I might put it on the outside just because it's pretty. But I got it's the metallic one, so this is blue. The circle, and then it's got this one too, which I didn't realize it came with two. I thought it just came with one, but rectangular plate, sticker plate, adhere directly to your phone or between your, this, I don't know. I guess it just comes with two, which is cool because I can give it to my spouse or my meta for them to add one to their phone so they can do it too. So that's really nice. I'm excited about that, and not having my phone sliding around in my lap while I'm driving, because that's not the safest thing. And I have tiny hands, like they're swollen but small, so it's hard to hold a phone while I'm driving. Okay, so then I got this. Everyone talks about it, the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser to use on their face. My face has been really struggling lately. Well, all my skin has. So I decided to try this, and it's not cruelty free. And again, because I looked into it and it seemed like they just throw it away if it doesn't sell, that I would use it because it's like secondhand. It's keeping it out of the landfill, I guess. But all the natural ones I've tried have not worked. And I don't know if it's my other health stuff or the fact that I guess it has to be. I don't know what it is, because it started getting bad when I started having these flares of like whatever it is, swelling and bleeding and all that stuff. When I first started having all these problems, that's when I started breaking out. And I'll break out different places. Like for a couple weeks I'll break out here, and then now I'm breaking out here, and now I'm breaking out here, which I thought these were just for my dry skin, because I used to have these all the time when I was younger, and I don't know what it is, just right here, nowhere else, not my back, not my anywhere else, just here. But I was having my spouse look at them last night, and they said they look like zits. So I'm going to start using that on my arms too. And then I found this stuff at TJ Maxx, and I have been using like all natural or like vegan lotions and stuff, and none of them are cutting it. Like right after I put them on, give it 10 minutes and my skin is dry again. I'm just having such issues this year. So I thought, because they didn't have any like Eucerin or anything there this time, so I was looking at the foot area, because I was like, I bet a foot cream is heavy enough to work for the areas like my hands, my feet, my shins get really bad for some reason. And so this one says it's Miracle Hand Repair, but you can use it on pretty much anywhere, and it's safe to use by diabetics, so I feel like that's pretty cool. So we're gonna try this and see how it works. It's environmentally caring. Okay, and this one is vegan, so that's nice. Cool to know. And then I got these. They're some fake nails. They were on sale because they're part of the like holiday, I guess. They're Halloweenish. Okay. So then I got this, And this is, I don't know if you can see, it's rose gold, and it's one of the wall adapters that you can put on. And I've been trying to up my game. I got this new like power strip that you can plug in, and it's like a cube and you can mount it. So I've been trying to do stuff like that so that I'm not tripping over cords all the time. And I saw this, and it has like a phone holder at the top, so I thought that could be really cool to use in my bathroom, because my LED light and my water fountain both are like USB, and that way I can plug in my toothbrush and have all of them plugged in at the same time, and then I still have the other outlet where I can plug in like my hair straightener. So I figured that would be perfect for the bathroom, and the fact that it has a little cubby here is really cool too. So I got that. And then I got this, which we have been looking at this palette from Five Below for so long and never got it. Just never got it. Never even looked, like, picked it up. Just admired it from afar. And today I walked up to it and saw that it's cruelty free, so of course we got it. And it's so pretty. Like, I just dipped my finger in, and you can see that the sparkles really show up. So I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be awesome. And it doesn't even say that it's an eyeshadow. You can use it for anything. Yeah. So I'm really excited about the blue specifically, because I really want to try this blue lipstick that I've been seeing that I'm in love with. But I was like, let me see how I like that shade of blue on my skin tone first before I buy that. And then the last thing I got was these, and they're so adorable. And of course I saw these after I had already bought the other ones at the other store. So I'm just gonna save those blue ones and wear these now, because Halloween is like, we're having a family Halloween celebration tomorrow. So I thought these would be really cute to wear to that. Since I'm not doing anything else for Halloween, I might as well wear them there. But yeah, that's it. That's all my things. I really hope whoever is watching this can understand why we have so many socks now. It really was not my intention, but I'm not gonna say we didn't need them, because we definitely needed more socks, and now we can phase out the ones with holes, and I'm gonna cut them up. I'm gonna cut them up because I know someone is gonna go into our little pile and try to dig them out of being recycled. So I'm gonna have to cut them up. But yeah, I'm very excited about all of these things, and I appreciate you watching. Hope that this was relaxing. If you watched this and you are or aren't a part of the system, I guess anyone can watch it and enjoy it. But I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good time. Bye.